What is it? What is it? What is stupid massive leverage? Part 1, the stupid. So, whether or not you know this, we are spending way too much time in our heads. We're expending way too much energy thinking. We are slowly killing ourselves, living in a world that doesn't really exist. What does that mean? I mean, we are playing stories, whether it be our past, what we think is going on in the present, what we think might happen in the future, and it's jamming us up. It's changing our perception in a messed up way. We're living in such a way where we think these things have happened, are happening, and are going to happen. And not only are they wrong, they are downing our energy. They are pushing us into a perceptual box that is limiting, that is diminishing our gains, diminishing our real, true essence, our real being. Who are we? We can't find out if we're too stuck in our heads. Part 2, the massive leverage. What can we do when we aren't stuck in our heads? Now, what's the opposite of stupid? Smart. Now, why did I put stupid in the name? Is that something that we want? Yes. We don't want too much thinking. We don't want too much mind. We don't want too much intellect. It gets in our way. Now, it's good to have the mind, the intellect, the logic to sort things out, to remember what we have on our to-do list. But beyond that, if we're spending all this mental energy thinking that a certain world is a certain world, that we are certain people, that these certain other people are going to be doing these certain things, we're putting ourselves in a box, we're slowing ourselves down, we're piling ourselves on with things that are not even real. Not only are they not even real, they are slowly killing us. What are we going to do about it? We're going to get a little bit stupid. Now, I'm using stupid as a buzzword. Obviously, if you don't have two brain cells to rub together to start any sort of synapse, you got to work on that. But if you're watching this video, chances are you have enough brain power where the intelligence is not an issue. It's an overusage of the intelligence. It's an overusage of the mind. So we have to find the right amount of stupid, where we can use logic, where we can use critical thinking to make sure we aren't getting ourselves hurt, putting ourselves in ridiculous situations that are going to make us worse off. And then beyond that, we have to get stupid in the sense of returning to play. We need to return to play. We need to get a little bit looser, get a little bit more silly. We have to break up a little bit of our density. We have to dig up our gem, our heart, our soul, our core. We have to dig that up a little bit so that it can get some sunlight, so it can get some literal conscious life force light, right? Here's the real kicker. The more loose we are, the more we're open and receptive. We become more open and receptive to ideas, to inspirations, to intuitions that are meant to be heard, that are meant to be seen and grasped. so that we can make our lives better. We can operate eventually on an operating system, the right balance of mind and heart, because we need to bring the body into the equation, right? Mind, body, heart, mind, body, emotions, mind, body, spirit, however you want to see it. Let's not get caught up on the semantics. But when we loosen up, get that balance, and start using it all in essentially equal amounts, then we are really cooking with fire. That's when we get that massive leverage. We approach things at the core, self-love, self-observation, getting a little loose, getting a little silly, getting balanced in mind, body, and heart. Once we are attacking, infiltrating, once we are utilizing the core and the three main aspects, the mind, body, and heart, the mind, body, core, the mind, body, and gem, the force that keeps us alive. Once we are utilizing these things, once we are sifting and brushing away all the BS, all the nonsense, we are maintaining massive leverage, right? Not just achieving, but maintaining and snowballing massive leverage, because it's like the ship changing course 1 degree. You change your course 1 degree, and in a week, in a month, especially in a year plus, that 1 degree is a massive difference, a massive improvement over where you were that last time you made that 1 degree change. And the real kicker is you can keep making these 1 degree changes because you're starting at the core. Self-observation, self-care, self-love, self-attention. You are changing yourself at the core. Now, there are many categories of self-change that we can get at, that we will be getting at in future videos. Now, why is this my focus? How is this my focus? How do I have so much wisdom, so much knowledge? Here's the key. Here's the secret. And here's where I'm extracting the secrets, the wisdom, the gems. I'm tapping into the fountains of youth. Youth itself. I've been working with elementary aged children for more than 11 years, and I've done the math, more than 12,000 hours. I've accumulated all of this energy, all this gusto, all this wisdom, all of these observations, all of these experiences. And I am now, I know it's long overdue, but I'm now putting this information out to the public. Is anyone else doing what I'm doing? I don't think so. And you guys are free to do so. Go for it. You're totally free to do so. I'm not stopping you. But just the fact that this information is so rare and coveted and tailored to the growth, to the core, to the playfulness that is so, so important to any human life at any age. This elasticity, this plasticity is natural for children, but it's certainly not for most adults. I'd argue 98+% of adults. They've lost that elasticity. They've lost that neuroplasticity. They've lost that play. And it's unfortunate. And I walk around and hang out and interact with zombies in comparison to the clientele that I work with on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. It's a very stark and scary contrast, but I want to open myself up to help people open themselves up, make these 1-degree changes, make these slight shifts, and get massive leverage. Check out more of my content, check out my links. I want to help you guys at this core level. I want to bring you back to life, bring you back to aliveness. Share this once-in-a-lifetime commodity, these actionable experiences, these actionable items at the soul core level that can be transferred, that can be taught, that can be learned, that can be earned. Check out the stuff, feel it, learn it, grow it, think about it, feel about it, do about it. This is Mac 11. Catch you later.